Oh, what? Oh my god! Hello, hello! I am Joshua from Agatebay and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. I've been pretty active in the last 2 years and upload a new video every week, and I hope you already had the chance to learn a lot from my channel. And today I am giving agates a second chance. And by that I mean a lot of agates, I feel like, have not gotten the full potential that they can actually withhold in their nodule. And there's a few pieces I picked out today that I just want to give a second chance by recutting them. Yeah, this is a pretty cute little piece with a fragile cut, so the window is extending up to here. So I'll just try to get pretty close to there to open up the front center slice and then cut to right back here where the end of the window is. So it's just about a 5mm cut of this piece. All right, here we go. Let's see how it's going to turn out and hopefully improve a little. Oh, wow. Wow. This Alimadro agate from Malawi in Africa really turned out to be a beautiful piece now. Look at what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. Just such a huge improvement of what it looks like. And this is such a beautiful piece. I will polish this one and put it up my website. And I have some friends who make pendants and some jewelry out of some of these Alimadro agates. So this is a piece I will be giving to one of those friends. This has been a super affordable piece when I purchased it, but also for the reason that it's pretty badly messed up. It has this kind of angular polish on the front side and then this fracture up here. It is a toughie to recut because I can see the fracture line extends all the way to back here where there's unfortunately a window going. So I'll probably still try to cut it a little close to the window and the fracturing line so that the banding will actually be a little bit interrupted, but mostly complete. And then of course I will also cut out this area right here where it has this angular polish on it. I will just cut off this weirdly polished area right next to this window extending here. And here I will just cut right next to the window, but the fracture extends a little bit further. So I'll probably still have a little bit of the fracture in the polished face, but still probably an improvement to what it is right now. Definitely a better piece. In terms of value, I would probably call this a little bit of an improvement, and it's not also just about improving the value, but also how much easier it is to sell, because a crooked kind of polished piece like this, yeah, does just not find a lot of appeal within collectors. So I kind of had to even it out to make it sellable at all. You can also see the fracture here got a little bit less in the top area. The botryoidal druzy area is a little more visible, so that's a nice thing. But overall, it really didn't change that much, but it is a lot more sellable, and it sure, yeah, I would say at least doubled the value of this piece. I'm going for a really ballsy cut on this one. I mean, it is already just incredible quality with a parallax all the way around this entire specimen, and then this soft pink in the center. The reason why I'm recutting it is I can see the volume is just opening up a little more towards the back of it. So I think the center of the banding will probably just be about 1.5 inches further back. And also I can see on the backside window that it opens up to a little bit of more purple possibly. I mean, the only risk you can really run into is that there's going to be fractures appearing, because a lot of Moroccan agates usually have fractures, and this front side is pretty pure and lucky to not have any fractures, but it could be that there's fractures coming further back. But however, I'm going for the risky cut right away for the reason of this kind of window here. So I'm trying to stay close to this window, but I don't want it to get too thin here. That's the reason why I'm going in a little bit of a triangular cut and probably cut from even back here. So talking about almost 2 inches from the front face, and then make the triangular cut right next to the window, and then splitting it here in this area just about in half, and then coming back to here where I have the about 2-inch area. Definitely one of the most risky cuts and most valuable cuts I've done in a while, but I'm just too curious. My mind is just too curious on speculating on what I'm missing out on. So I have no choice but rip it through and hope for the best. Oh, fuck! What? No way! What? Oh my god! Wow! This is an absolute dream scenario. I hit it just perfectly, but I mean, in your best dreams, you cannot wish for a piece like this. I mean, it's a spectacular piece already, but to what it is opening up is just insanity. This gorgeous druzy, loaded with parallax in all the entire rim area. It is a floater specimen with just this incredibly creamy center, and then all topped off with this double clear calcite crystal cube in the center of the druzy with the full end piece. There's another little calcite piece right there peeking into the druzy and like taking a little bit of the view away. So I'll be trying to break this off, because usually the calcite is pretty loose on top of the druzy specimens, and all those tiny little black spots you can see, those are actually tiny little goethite crystal sprays. So this piece is, I mean, really talking about museum quality. And now it is just absolutely perfect. The resume of today is, if you have the creativity and are willing to take risks, a lot of times you will be rewarded if you have an eye on where you can improve the stones. All three of them improved, and this one is definitely way up in the 4-digit area now, and I still have this incredible cut-off slice. Both of these will be polished and available on my website, and so will be this half of the Malawi agate, this half of the Malawi agate, and this half of the Polyhedroid agate. The other two pieces I'm probably going to sell in one of my live shows. There's also some lapidarists watching, just making their own kind of jewelry and specimens. In those live shows, I have the chance to sell stuff a little more affordable, just because there's less individual effort that goes into it, and I can just sell, and don't have to take pictures and minterize everything. So it's just a little quicker on time. That's the reason why during those live shows I am also able to give some better deals. I sometimes announce them directly on my website, usually a couple days prior to when the live shows are happening, and it's usually on a Sunday evening. Also, make sure to check out my website to see those pieces directly available if you would like to add any of those to your collection. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I can really encourage you to try to make your own improvement on agates, but don't blame me in case that they're not going to turn out better, because it has already also gone to the bad side on some of my efforts. So it's not always as rewarding, but today I was definitely rewarded by plenty times. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and you won't miss any more of my videos.